Welcome to another exciting game of Dota.
A pretty decent mid laner. I've seen him. Ooh, and in traditional fashion, has missed first blood. Panto up top ends up dying. The Lord as a result. The good thing is it did go to the Underlord, so kill that was found, even though it's just on a close fight, goes to a very valuable hero. My question is this hero still strong? Because I feel like you probably don't want to be picking this up. As I say that down bottom, they end up losing the Mars in trade for the Clinks. They do find just a very good spell to trade, but it makes it so hard for your heroes to die. As Rue down bottom, forces self-destruct. His rotation comes in from speed. And Rue, despite the living armor, he will not live, he will die. Does leave Batyuk alone down bottom, but that's okay, that's the stand-in. And, right, as I say that, looks like they're gonna make an attempt for the Mars's life. The Mars is now history. I'll kill. Opting for the mates there. There's a lot of magical damage this game, so that's probably why the reason they're gonna go for it. Anyway, Rue banish as he gets blocked by the shards, trying to buy some time. Living armor is there, but it's not enough. Gets shredded by the Clinks and the Pangolier. Sent straight back to hell. And now has the overgrowth, and 70 seconds, he can make some plays with it on the Rubik. In the meantime, in the mid lane, RCY, oh, he pops the Rolling Thunder and he dies, so that is just unfortunate with a capital U.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing.
This Ghost getting ready to pick up the Desolator. Lol. Has to be a bit careful here. Snowball's there along with the pit. The Walrus Punch as well, and they should be able to find this Beastmaster as the Firestorm gets dropped. Dignam actually trading the Overgrowth for the Wild Axes. That's kind of crazy to me. None, nada, zilch, zero as Coast down bottom. Uh-oh, YATORO. He is just hammering away at him. Goes dropping super low as now Speed comes in, and I think Speed's probably gonna die. There's Batyuk coming in from the backline. He skewers the Underlord instead of the Clinks, but regardless, they'll find the Clinks and they'll find the Tusk. Two animals down in one go. Well, actually just one animal. Well, technically Clinks used to be an animal before he got burnt in the lore, so it's still two animals. And well, I don't know what Underlord is. He's supposed to be a demon, but he's four-legged. And that's news to me. I've never seen a four-legged demon before in my life. I don't think anyone has. 3 dead for the side of Gamer Legion. Any mana region items, he just says, oh, clarities are more than enough. Anyway, mid lane, lol, he is dead. Found by the Rubik and the Tusk, ticked down to the Essence Distiller, the new item. Not sure how good it is this game, but well, as we'll find out soon enough. Uh-oh, YATORO in some trouble down bottom. The disruption's gonna be there, but the Underlord drops the pit and the Firestorm. This TA is very dead. And Spignum, Essence Distiller out onto Panther, so he gets revealed. No chance to hide with the Nature's guys, and they will be able to take down the Train Protector as well. A double kill for Fate. They do lose their Pangolier. Ghost running around in the skeleton walk. As Speed starts hunting, looking for a target. Rue, hold up in the air. We'll buy some time with the disruption and eventually go down. This mid lane. Oh, roar out onto the Pango. Caught out in the invis. And well, the Mate Slayer does diddly squat. And it's straight into the Rosh pit here for Team Spirit. So, sure, there's no roar, but there's still plenty of firepower left where Team Spirit's coming from, and it's going to be Fade who breaks the smoke. Instant disruption coming out by Root, buying some time. Snowball trying to go into the pit, but it's not going to happen. Arena separates the rest of the team from Team Spirit inside the pit so they can get the Aegis, but it's not YATORO who got the Aegis. It is Lal. Lal will TP out. YATORO will blink away as the disruption comes out onto Panther. I believe that might be the sacrifice, the price they have to pay for the Aegis. An Aegis soaked in blood in Panto's name and memory. Team Spirit get away with that, Roshan. Let's see if he goes for the blink or if he goes for the BKB. He's saving his gold up for now. Panto hounding the Tusk and the Underlord underneath these wards. They're going to go for speed first. Take him out. The Walrus is gone. The Crimson Guard not that effective. But they've got a Rolling Thunder at the ready if they want to fight this. Team Spirit, they need to bring in numbers. YATORO can gate from the bottom part of the map, but they've already lost Ru on the Shadow Demon. The disruption comes out from the Rubik, saving Ghost for the time being, as they will take out Lal. They will clean up Batiuk as well. It's just Panto alive, and YATORO comes in, but the question is it too little too late? Well, Ghost is gonna die, maybe with enough damage from the Beastmaster they can turn the ship around, but looks like that's not gonna happen. YATORO got underneath the Pit of Malice, thrown back into the pit. RCY will find himself a double kill as Team Spirit, their timing a little bit off, and that cost them that fight despite having the Aegis. Smokes out by Gamer Legion though. They're gonna run into Batiuk here, who's looking for his BKB. Bow the Mithril Hammer, bow the Mithril Hammer, bow the Mithril Hammer. He does not bow the Mithril Hammer. He dies without having bought the Mithril Hammer, and he loses 200 gold. Held T-buff duration. Oh, they spot out Faye. They're going to go for him here. He's a pretty tanky target. He's got a Crimson Yard he can activate. The Demonic Purge is there, and is the Snowball. Speed, he's going to buy some time. Nice shots blocking out Panto. Panto trying to get off the overgrowth, but he's been stunned up with a Stolen Spear, and he's gone. RCY in the meantime controlling the backline, controlling YATORO, controlling Ru, as this fight has gone to the dumpster here for Team Spirit. YATORO sent backing back to the fountain. It is 4 dead. For Team Spirit, the Mars, he was not even invited to that fight.
Dyer's middle tower is taking one hell of a beat.
Oh. And Batiuk gets found to up in the top lane. That is a big sad. Out the Underlord down bottom, but are they going to get baited again into going for this target? I mean, the supports are certainly trying. What on earth am I watching? The Pit of Malice controls the tree for the time being. Gleipnir is there. The Tusk trying to catch out the Shadow Demon, but the Shadow Demon will be skewered back. The Treant has already been killed off, and now the Shadow Demon's going to die as well. Team Spirit, what was that? Forced to go for the BKB now. Still needs about 1,000 more gold, and before that, Mars is going to die again. But Yuk falls by the wayside. Been a rough game for the stand-in here for Team Spirit so far. A 9k net worth lead for Gamer Legion. They're playing really, really well. And looks like Gamer Legion are going to take it a bit slow. The Tusk quite low, but maybe that's okay. Uh-oh, Beastmaster, he's been caught out elsewhere. No chance to pop the BKB as the Stolen Spear skewers him to the tree. He is dead. Coast. An unstoppable streak for the Clinks as this Rubik just a complete nuisance for Team Spirit. Ignum 4-0 and 16. What an insane performance coming out by this guy. So Panto gets a bit ambitious there. Tries to go for the Aegis Steel, ends up falling. Damage rune here on RCY. Still looking for an opening. Course he's gonna run into the Sentry and the Observer here. And, okay, the TA just slaps him with a melon, goes back out. Lal tries to go on the Tusk in the meantime. The Tusk is surviving the Snowball and the Crimson Guard, along with the Ghost Scepter. The Arena comes in, finishes him off. He will die eventually, but Team Spirit have already lost their Mars. Lal is trying to run away. No more BKB, no more Roar. And this is most certainly going to be Gamer Legion's fight to lose as the Overgrowth gets dropped. Panto, okay, he does give away the Nature's Wines. No Overgrowth this time. Looks like they might be able to disengage on Team Spirit, or have I spoken too soon? The Gleipnir actually catches out the two supports, and the Pangolier gets him with a Swashbuckle. Another humongous Pit of Malice, catching out the Shadow Demon and the TA. As Bignum finds another kill. Burning Army at the ready for Coast, so gonna have a bunch of skeletons to fight with this time around as RCY pump faking that Rolling Thunder. The engine just never starts. Spear does not connect onto Fane, and it's given over again to Bignum. Buddy, press your fucking bulwark. It's not that hard. Oh my god, the disruption's gonna be there. YATORO's in some trouble. YATORO is gone as the skeleton army brings him down. Lal's gonna fall as well. Pangolier deep inside the Dire base, and I think at this point, Team Spirit, they are close to tapping out. As another Pit of Malice gets dropped, apart from the one with the Fiend's Gate, they find the Treant Protector as well. Team Spirit smoking up. One last fight for the road, and it starts with 4 of the heroes getting pitted, and they instantly turn around and try to run away. A spear out onto the tree, and Gleipnir holding him in place. There's YATORO. Yeah, he can only watch as his Treant gets slaughtered. The Shadow Demon soon to be next. I hear a roar out onto a Tusk. The Tusk will be found. I mean, that's a start, but 2 of your teammates are dead. The buyback comes in from Shadow Demon. Maybe Team Spirit can win this fight still. The BKB is starting to run out though for YATORO. He needs to get out of there. He will blink away. And now Batyuk getting caught out by the pit. Presses the bulwark. Looks in a completely weird direction, but survives anyway. He's going to be fine for now. Lal though might not be so lucky, as there is the telekinesis into the spear. Arena gets dropped. RCY and the Rubik in some trouble. Another Arena here stolen by the Rubik. Pointed right back towards Team Spirit, and Ghost, well, he comes in, he cleans up the fight, sends the Beastmaster and the Mars packing. Rue looks like he's going to be going back to the fountain after that buyback. He will fall beyond godlike on the Sklings. Ghost looking really good on Game Allegiance so far, at least in this first game. More buybacks from Team Spirit, 3-man overgrowth. As it's an ultra kill here for Ghost. He wants his rampage. He's hungry for it. Get it, baby. Yeah, it's gonna be a rampage here for Ghost. As Lal, in the meantime, fights a bunch of trees in the secret shop and calls GG. This one is over. Game 1 going to Gamer Legion. And Barter Strike courtesy of that Soulbind, but that's about it. Two heroes and support's not around, but does get a bunch of XP to start things off. Bignum has to be careful here. He did start off with the boots, and there's the ice shots coming out from Panther. I think Bignum's dead here. It's gonna be first blood and no TP for the Treant Protector, as the Enigma will be left alone for the next minute or so. Tango compared to 19 and 4 on the Mars. While down bottom, Bignum has to be careful. Ice shots out onto Faye. They're going to try and turn it around onto YATORO though. YATORO does have a Wraithman and Lotus to work with. He will live. Eventually the Eidolons finish off the Drow Ranger here as Panther tries to run away. Blood Grenade dropped. Bignum trying to land his next route. Will be successful. One more right click will do the work. The Eidolons chase down the Tusk and get the Enigma a double kill, but he gets no XP for this. Only gold. Be a bit more beefy as Speed here in some trouble. Hexes out onto the Grimstroke. No boots on him, so Lal might be able to run him down with the Edict. Split Earth is there. Catches out Speed perfectly. Does have the Inkswell, but it's not going to be enough. Bignum TP to try and help the Grimstroke live, but it doesn't work. RCY channeling the Epi. Illusion Rune spawns up top. We'll get it.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a brick.
Lal's probably just going to be going for Fade now, so bit more HP region to work with. That should be a bit easier. Oh, in the Radiant jungle though, RCY ends up dropping. Not too sure what he was doing there. Trying to steal some stacks. 7 minutes in, Wisdom Shrine about to spawn. Batyuk in some trouble. He does not have the Swashbuckle just yet. Gets it back up as the Blood Grenade gets dropped. Lotus is there as well. Rue TPing over. They want to try and get this Wisdom Shrine, but Drew will not reach in time, and I think he might end up giving over a kill if he's not too careful. Lal rotates over though on the Leshrac. They're going to try and go for the Doom here. Speed left alone. The Doom will fall, and so will the Grimstroke. Spirit, they do not get the Wisdom Shrine, but they do find 2 kills. Pretty straightforward itemization. Wants the Manta, wants the Dragon Lance, playing into a tree, and the Dispel's nice. Is up top. Uh-oh, Batyuk. Goodbye. Sayonara. And he gets caught by the Inkswell and the Phantom's Embrace. The Grimstroke catches him out. The Sand King can easily take out the Drow as the smoke breaks, but they're incorrect about where it breaks. They see YATORO now as RCY is looking for a Burrow Strike, and he finds it towards the tail end of that Inkswell. They should be able to take down YATORO here. Cannot run away thanks to the epicenter. RCY will find the kill. Almost done. Panto searching for his level 6 down bottom, but I think he's in some trouble here. Needs some help if he wants to survive. Trying to hide in trees. Fade finds him though with the Malefice. They should be able to find this kill. Body blocks coming in from RCY as Fade right clicks down the Tusk. Panto will eventually fall. The bottom tier 1 will fall as well. Boots of bearing down for the Enigma, 10.5 minutes in, and a very good spot. Mid lane though, bit of a skirmish breaking out here as Lal charges forward with the split health, gets caught out by the overgrowth, but YATORO is here, multi-shot cancelled by the Malefice. No more Bottle Strike at the ready, but the Black Hole is there. They will be able to find the Drow. A Doom dropped on the Lion. This is going to be a complete slaughter here at the hands of Gamer Legion. Team Spirit. No overgrowth either, so they want to try and find Coast here. Coast. Just to be careful, Swashbuckler is there. Lucky Shot proc, Earth Spike as well. And they should be able to find Coast here, no problem. Coast will fall. No major ultimates committed. Rolling Thunder still available. Batyuk. Coming out for him. They TP over to the top lane though. They want to try and fight this. Big Dump comes in here. RCY, he's got the amp damage and the epicenter with the blink. This could be devastating as they find the Bangle here to start things off. Soulbind out onto the Lion and the Leshrac as the Snowball will control of the Sand King for now. Panto is going to try and save his teammates' lives, and I think he might have succeeded in saving the Leshrac, but Rue probably not going to be so lucky. Fate gets himself a double kill. And Panto will fall as well. Again, 3 dead for Team Spirit as Gamer Legion bring the numbers and punish the side of Team Spirit up top. Farming Age is coming in here from Gamer Legion. And Panto found in the trees. Looks like he took HY's words a bit too seriously. Did stay in the trees, but it didn't protect him. Okay, smokes out by Gamer Legion as the Aegis expires. Looking to make a move. They're gonna find Panto on the touch, just pick up the free kill. Not ask too many questions. A very interesting Observer Ward. Feel like it could have been placed a bit more towards the north there. Oh! Hold on to my thoughts, Rue. He's been caught out by the Malefice. The Eidolons take care of the Lion. Fade not even bothering with his main hero. He's just like, yeah, I'll let my kids do the work. And RCY, excuse me, has got himself the BKB. Leon Bet is the name of their sponsor. Oh, spots out Batyuk. Channeling the Epi, he wants to find the Spango as the Inkswell connects. Phantom's Embrace is there as well. There's the Epicenter along with the Malefice. Doom on the backline onto the Tusk. The Tusk in some trouble. The Leshrac is in though with the BKB, but there's the BKB Black Hole coming in from the Enigma, holding Lal in place. Lal gonna try and TP out. He will not succeed. Ghost gets himself a double kill. It's 3 dead for Team Spirit again. You just cannot seem to catch a break. YATORO's got the BKB, but you gotta try and take this fight 2v4. That's a bit brazen. YATORO, okay, that is exactly what they're gonna do. Finger of Death out onto the tree in here. Oh my god, Harpoon catches out YATORO. YATORO's on the high ground though. Oh no, he's not clipped himself. Somebody clipped that. Artur Babayev 2026. Nope, he will Mantis style himself back to the low ground. He's fine. Oh, here an Epi being channeled. Who is it for? Well, the Butter Strike goes completely wide. And the Tusk will live for now, but will he survive the remnants of the Epicenter? Well, he's living for now. They're focusing down YATORO, who's got the Aegis. RCY dropping low in the meantime as Lal and Rue gang up and make quick work of the Pangolier. It's 4 dead for Gamer Legion. Blink and you miss it. YATORO, he'll die, but he's got the Aegis. He comes back from the grave like Jesus Christ. And Doom will also go down as YATORO redeems his teammates. It's a full 5-man wipe here. Oh, Lal. Is this going to be the greatest bait of all time? The Bottle Strike is going to be there. Inkswell along with the Doom, but the BKB comes out in the nick of time. And oh no, this initiation has gone completely wrong for the side of Gamer Legion. The only redeeming hope now is the Enigma with the Black Hole. But there is a Pangolier rolling around in front of them trying to find heroes. But that Pangolier has been left by the wayside. Phantom's Embrace upon him as he's silenced up. Soulbind's gonna be there as well, and Lal's gonna jump in. No BKB this time, just a Bloodstone trying to man up to the Epicenter, but he doesn't have enough HP to do so. Snowball a bit too late as Fade BKB'd up, looking for a Black Hole. Is he gonna die before he gets a chance to pop it? Yes, he is! No Black Hole today for you, good sir! As Gamer Legion will be slaughtered in the mid lane. YATORO deals too much damage on the Drow at this point. It's a triple kill for him. I wonder if Team Spirit spotted that. I think they might have. They might see the smoke coming as the Sentry and Orbs gets dropped and they realize they're under a ward, and Ghost will just remove those sentries. Little unfortunate here. Panther though spotted out. They're going to try and go for the Tusk first. The Leshrac jumping in the meantime, looking for the backlines. He's trying to take out the Grimstroke first. The Speed is in some trouble. BKB is going to get popped. He will most likely be doomed. As Ghost, okay, well, it's going to be a two-man doom courtesy of the Soulbind. They'll find Rue as well, so Rue will not get any of his spells off in the backline, though. Fade in some trouble as YATORO trying to move towards him, but there's the black hole! Pulling YATORO right into the middle of it. Game Elysian will win that fight. There is no buyback on the Drow, but you're going to try and put this fight on his back and carry his team as the Leshrac is dead. Rule's back from the grave on the Lion as the Doom has now fallen, and Team Spirit, despite the death of the Drow, they're going to be able to win this fight. It seems a big victory. If they could find the Sand King, it'd be even better, but it seems like the Sand King will TP out. No, Rue gets off the Hex. Goodbye, Scorpion. Sent back to the dunes. As now Rue walking forward, has to be careful, doesn't have buyback. He actually spotted out the Treant, hexes up the Doom, runs away. A bit of an awkward start to this fight here for the side of Team Spirit. As now Lal chasing further and further, trying to find someone, but Game Elysian will just back off. Call today, give over Roshan and Bignum on the Treant. Bignum will die. Oh, initiation out onto the Pangolier. Doom right off onto him. No BKB coming out by the Doom just yet, but there's the black hole out onto the Drow. The Drow has the Aegis though, and a Chi still to work with. That's just the first life here. Fade does not have a refresher off as the Sand King has been caught out on the back line. He tried to go for Glory, but just ended up being taken out. Buyback coming out from the Pangolier here as Batyuk's back for round 2. They want to try and find Ghost, who does not have the BKB on the Doom. There is the Skull Basher proccing off with the Swashbuckle. Harpoon away. Snowball chasing as Panto trying to go deep. Batyuk unable to find Ghost, but regardless, Team Spirit, they know that. Looks like Team Spirit will just take it safe because in the backline they found Doom. Cold Stone, no, what the fuck was he doing there? Oh my god. Well, Ghost is gone for 90 seconds. He's going to be forced to buy back here, but there is no Doom for another 30, so essentially you're going to have to play against Mega Creeps, and that's going to be quite hard given their lineup. Buyback is there. Lal, some blink on blink action here as he goes in. The Enigma getting caught out. He does not have buyback. The Soulbind actually reflected back by the Lotus Orb. Ends up working against the side of Game Elysian. They've lost their Grimstroke. No buyback. No buyback on Treant either. No buyback on the Enigma. RCY, he tries to channel the Epi. He tries to be the hero, but gets spotted, gets taken out. Ghost is going to go in, drop the Doom. GG's get dropped. Spirit, they'll take game 2, and we're going to go to a game 3, folks. And once again coming up top, spots out the Observer. He's going to die trying to deward this. Silence out onto him. He cannot pop the Snowball. Phantom's Embrace does die. He's going to try and buy as much time as possible. Drops the Ice Shards, but he will be found by Panto. 7 minutes in, that is first blood. Wisdom Shrine taken by Rue down bottom and Fade. Rue up top and Fade down bottom, but it's like, what do I do? What do I do? It makes no sense. The fuck? And well, lol, Shield Rune and all is great. But is it enough? Well, Black Hole's gonna be committed. They've got a lot of Eidolons here as well. Lal surviving though, lives through the Black Hole and gets off the Rolling Thunder. Shield Crash to get over the Ice Shards, but I don't know if Lal has enough firepower remaining to clean up these few kills. Swashbuckle's there. He'll find the Grimstroke as the Enigma. Another round of the Eidolons or the Demonic Summoning ready. Lots of heroes moving down bottom here from both sides. Coast's going to come over as well. Doom at the ready. Probably does not want to pop it for Rue. He will Doom the Tusk instead. They're going to find themselves 2 quick kills. Fade's the one to pick up Panto. This Coast. Game Elysian cores though. So trying to pressure this tier 1. Soulbind is there. Nice 2-man Power Strike. Earthspike to cancel out the Epi for the time being as Lal goes in, but I don't think he's got enough damage to find any of these kills. Yeah, they're gonna lose their Lion as well. 2 supports dead on the side of Team Spirit as Gamer Legion bring the numbers. Mid lane, RCY looking towards Panther. He'll just commit the epicenter and pick up this kill. As the Inkswell does not come out in time, and Panto might live, or will he? Well, they will find a return kill, maybe. Nope, Pavis is there. Big Num will be fine. A bit of a goof up there by Speed, not popping the Inkswell, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. As Fade has to be careful. Uh-oh, spotted down bottom by the Swashbuckle. Soulbind is there though, along with the 2-man Burrow Strike. RCY came over and he's got an amp damage zone to work with. Unfortunately, no epicenter, and they are fighting under a tombstone as the overgrowth comes out, but they're all dying to the Sandstorm. Lalgo turns around with the Maid Slayer. They'll be able to find the Sand King and the Big Gnome Tree and Protector. Lal knows he's there. He's just going to try and roll around, do as much damage as he can, or tries to deny himself to the creeps, but does not succeed. Batyuk chasing down Ghost. He really wants this kill, but Speed will give the Inkswell over to Ghost to make sure he lives, gives over his life. It's 4 dead for the side of Gamer Legion as Team Spirit bring the numbers this time. Don't let Gamer Legion run them over like they did in the previous game. RCY for some type of opening. They're going to spot Panto again, but they commit the black hole down bottom here for the Drow, and the rest of the teammates jump the tusk, so no chance for any snowball cancels coming in, but Fate will die for this. Soulbind comes in, completely halting the Rolling Thunder in place. Lal, uh-oh, now Doomed up, in some trouble as Ghost Doom comes back off cooldown. The Tusk is dead. Ghost will try and chase the Pangolier instead, see if he can get that kill. Maid Slayer out onto Ghost will remove, or rather, reduce some of the damage coming out from the Scorched Earth. As Lal will survive, but they will lose Rue and Panto and YATORO as well, as he died earlier. Successful fight for Gamer Legion. Batyuk TP'd in, but not much he can provide on the Undying, sadly.
I'll take your tribute.
Oh, what the? YATORO, he ends up dying up top to RCY, and off of the back of this, it seems like they do. They have an idea that RCY is still in their triangle. Not too sure what he's doing here. Maid Slayer debuff will prevent the blink, as Lal will chase. The stun connects. Rolling Thunder is there. The Gust flies out as well. Should be the death of the Sand King. Indeed it is. Lal gets the kill. YATORO comes in, provides the extra lockdown needed. Shield Rune picked up by Lal. So smokes out from this side of Gamer Legion. They've got the Doom at the ready. They've got the Soulbind at the ready. They want to find a double Doom. They want to find 2 kills. Rue is going to be the first one to get spotted. Doom not even going to be committed for the pesky Lion. He's going to take him out here for free. Ghost picks up the kill.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating.
Oh, RCY. Epicenter and Burrow Strike at the ready with the Aghanim Scepter. They're going to try and fight the Undying as my FPS goes for a toss. Batyuk, wait a second, he's surviving. DK, Soul Rip, can he live? Nope, he cannot. That's a pipe dream. The Undying will die and come right back out, courtesy of the Ceaseless Dirge. Oh my god, YATORO, he reacted to the Blink Harpoon from the Doom, and Ghost will immediately TP out. He's going to be fine. Oh. Spanto, Blink Dagger now down, flying out on the courier. They spot YATORO. They're going to try and bring him down first with the epicenter. Panto waiting for his blink, waiting for his moment for the snowball save. The Aegis will expire. Fade. He's got the black hole at the ready, and he's going to get gone on. Soulbind out onto 2, but no Doom to follow up just yet. Sand King getting out. They'll instead turn their attention over to the Pangolier. Doom's thrown out on him. BKB is there, so Ghost is safe for the time being. And now Fade blinking in. There's the black hole he was looking for. Instantly cancelled by the Earth Spike, but it does not matter. Because YATORO, well, he is screwed. No Manta style for him. Had the Hurricane Pike, but too late to use it as Panther trying to salvage this fight off of the back of the Undying, but the Undying in the middle of all of these heroes doesn't have enough damage. Doom with a percentage-based damage from the Infernal Blade. Make sure that Team Spirit will lose all 5 heroes. This Fade gets a very good black hole. Even though it got cancelled instantly. That's more than enough to get the kill. Oh, he's in the triangle. Spanto is here. Phantom's Embrace dodge, but the Inkswell's gonna be there. Okay, wait, not dodged actually, just wasn't there. Didn't end up finishing the cast animation, so Panto will die. That's a freebie. And RCY will find that Observer Ward. Skullback. Thinking about going in with the Epi onto Lal, or actually is he? Well, he's going over to the Undying instead. The Undying, yeah, can't survive. Too much damage from the Doom and the Sand King. He will fall. Although Ghost has to be careful here. Hexed up. Chain Stuns are coming in. BKB is there though. It's going to be fine for now. Overgrowth stops the Rolling Thunder for a while, but the roll-up is there by Lal for the Dispel. So, we'll continue. Phantom's Embraced out on Rolling Thunder and get away. Smokes out from Team Spirit. Hoping to connect to this. Expecting that Game Legion will try and punish Lal for using the Rolling Thunder this time around. It's actually Speed who might be dead, but blinks out. It's fine for now. RCY with the Invis. There is a gem onto Lal, though. The Butter Strike came out in the nick of time. RCY, he will BKB, TP out. No chance for Panther to get the Walrus Punch out. They'll instead settle for Speed on the Grimstroke. Fade doesn't want to pop his BKB just yet because he actually does not have a TP scroll. He cannot get out. So there's Vignim coming in, dropping the Overgrowth and buying some time. Fade will be fine. Itson try and amp out the damage, punish the side of Team Spirit for mistakes they might make on the map, like Patik is making up top as he's dead. Undying, not so much. He is dying. Haha. No blink on this Doom just yet, but he's got a lot of movement speed, courtesy of the Boots of Travel too, and the Scorched Earth. There's Coast, okay, spots out Lal. Lal gets off the Rolling Thunder. There is the Black Hole coming in from the Enigma though, but the Tombstone save is there. The Drow is going to be kept alive for now, courtesy of Batyuk. You might not have played the laning phase perfectly, but he's got a little bit of collapse in him. BKB comes out from the Drow. She takes out the Doom. RCY trying to stand out to this Drow Ranger, but unable to do so. Fade in some trouble as well, also going to be found. 2 cores dead on the side of Gamer Legion. Soon to be, well, only 2, because they find a support instead, not another core. It's going to be the death of the Treant. And Team Spirit should be able to get themselves the Aegis. Sick play coming out by Batyuk on the Undying. Panto has to be careful here, yeah. He's going to get spotted. Thankfully, no gem on him, so it's nothing of value being lost. So he is, for all intents and purposes, resilient, as Batyuk is going to get spotted. Ghost goes in, not going to pop the BKB. Earthspike is there, buying Batyuk some time, but I think he is going to be dead here. Ceaseless Dirge available though, so he's going to come back up right away. Observer Ward and Sentry is dropped. They see the Observer Ward. Lal's going to go in first, so they're going to try and take out the Treant Protector. They succeed. Buybacks there on the Treant. It's back for round number 2. Ghost tries to harpoon, but forced off away from Panto. RCY looking for an opening, but not finding it just yet. Yeah. Spirit. They're thinking about this Panto. There's the shots. The roar comes out, silenced up by the Phantom's Embrace. He's in some trouble here, and he's taken out. Roshan will fall. It's going to be Ghost looking to pick up the Moonshot next. He's got so much money. Spots out Batyuk. YATORO's here on the Drow though. Gonna try and make a go for Ghost, but Ghost is gonna be fine. Harpoon and blink out. Oh, there's the perfect Black Hole out onto 2. Catches out the Drow at the Undying. No chance for the Tombstone save to come through. Lal gets caught out in it as well. It's a complete fucking disaster for Team Spirit as Panto. He tries to do something. He tries to snowball, but it's not enough. He's dead. YATORO back from the grave though for round number 2. He still has to be careful. There's an Aegis and a Refresher Shot still available for the Doom. There could be a second Doom that takes him out, but YATORO surviving on a sliver of HP, trying to do the damage. The Tombstone's there on the high ground. They're trying to deal with it, but they're dropping heroes. The Treant Protector's gone. No buyback for him. Duskbites back into this one. Snowball out onto Fade, but Fade's gonna be fine. The Snowball's overextended and Panto's gonna die. Drow needs to get the fuck back, otherwise she is gonna be dead. Doom still alive, has the Aegis. BKB now put in his inventory. YATORO, he really needs to die. He's trying to run away though. He'll be okay. They instead drop the Doom on the Undying. The Undying in some trouble, but he does have buyback. That is not the right target to do. And, well, Ghost, he's going to pop the BKB. YATORO, he is still low. He is still low. What the fuck is he doing here? He is dead. YATORO gone for 120 seconds. The Soul Bind now comes out onto the Undying and the Lion. And there's the two-man Battle Strike as well. This game is over for Team Spirit. Holy shit. GG is called. Gamer Legion, they will knock out Team Spirit here from the Premier Series.